hopefully. Hello everyone. I don't know whether there's going to be anyone on because I'm extremely late, or we're extremely late. I've been trying to struggle with a thumbnail and getting a signal, getting settled, haven't we?
Yes, it's very stressful, this van life.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah. We have been on the road a lot today, and through the last week we've been bobbing around since you last saw us.
Bobbing around
and bobbing around, and we've got lots to fill you in on. So welcome to the two of you that have just signed up to us, and you haven't been too annoyed that we're 25 minutes late. I will try and get a bit earlier, or maybe I will change it to 7 o'clock, because I just can't seem to make 6 p.m. on a Friday evening. No matter how hard I try, it just doesn't seem to work. So it may well be that next Friday it's at 7 p.m.
That was my gas alarm.
Shuri, hi. Yeah, we're well. I'm knackered. I don't know how Mel's feeling.
I'm exhausted. I've been in the ocean all day.
Yeah, Mel's been
treasure
filming.
Hunting. But you have to watch my video for that.
Yeah, it'll be coming soon. But yeah, we've been bombing around a few days. We've got lots to tell you about what we've been up to. We are currently parked in a beach car park on St Austell. We're in St Austell.
Are we still in St Austell?
Yeah, we're still in St Austell.
There's so many places I lost track.
Yeah, so the last time you saw us, we were at the metal detecting weekend on the Isle of Sheppey. We did a live with you and me that day, didn't we?
From the Isle of Sheppey.
Yeah. So we ditched that
over
place.
On my channel, I think.
We did two.
Two. Yeah.
Two. Yeah.
Check us out.
We did two.
We're doing lives.
Yeah. So we did that, and then there was a couple more days left of the event, but we decided to ditch it because we were both getting a bit bored of it, weren't we?
No, it's 1 day left. We left 1 day early.
Oh, there's 1 day early. Sorry. Yeah. So
I was over it. I was over digging in the mud.
Yeah.
And I found lots of good stuff as well. So
yeah. The challenge was good. The coin challenge that Mel did on the Saturday evening. If you haven't seen that video, it should be up. Yeah, shouldn't it?
It's up, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's coming up soon then. So Mel did a special challenge, which you'll learn all about soon.
And I got in the paper.
And he got in the local paper.
Check out the Kent Messenger.
Yeah.
Or Kent Online.
Kent Online, yeah. So if you haven't seen that or seen Mel's talking about that, because you did talk about that in the live.
Yeah.
Then go and check that out. And I think it's on Facebook as well. Was it on Facebook?
Yeah, no, the video's not up yet.
Oh, well, there we go then. I'm lost losing track. But yeah, Mel's got an exciting video coming up anyway, all about the Isle of Sheppey metal detecting. And he got in the paper. And he did.
I found gold.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying what sort of gold.
And he did a special coin challenge as well, which was super fun. So you'll learn more about that when the video goes out. So if you aren't subscribed, subscribe and you'll find out about that.
You've got to remember, my videos are about 2 weeks behind.
Yeah, I can't keep up with it. I get lost.
There's like a 2-week delay.
Yeah.
So we're always...
You're always 2 weeks ahead.
But when you do a live...
Yeah, we're up to date. So I'm sorry if I'm confusing you all, because this is in real time. So anyway, we're not in the Isle of Sheppey anymore, even though you don't even know that.
Sorry to interrupt, but someone's from Scotland. We want to go to Scotland.
Hi, whereabouts are you, Roddy?
In Scotland.
I know. Whereabouts in Scotland? Dear me.
Scotland, isn't it?
Hi, everyone. Hope you're well. Yeah, we're good. Thank you, Steve. We're a little tired around the edges.
Glasgow.
In Glasgow. Oh, I'd love to go to Glasgow. I haven't been to Glasgow yet. I would like to go. Lots of architecture.
I think I've been there once.
Really?
Yeah, I got done for parking.
Oh, well, we're good.
I parked down this... I think it was Glasgow. Yeah, it was Glasgow. I parked down this little dead end road, and it led up to the river. And I thought I'd be right there. There's no parking.
No. You sound like you're from Jim from Vicar of Dibley. No. Yes.
Yeah, I got done.
You got done for parking.
Anyway, it's never real there. It was good. I love Glasgow. I've been to Edinburgh quite a few times.
Yeah.
Never got any parking troubles there.
Did you go in your camper?
Of course.
Oh, right,
Not this one though.
Well, we don't trust this one anymore, do we?
Yeah, it's all right. Mary's good.
Oh,
Last weekend, Loch Lomond. Yay! I was in Loch Lomond. I went Loch Lomond in Mary. He broke down a couple of years ago.
Yeah, you were up there and then you came back down before you came to me, wasn't it?
No, it was well before I come to you.
Really?
Yeah, it's about a year before I come to you.
I thought you were in Scotland when you broke down before you came to me.
I don't know. It's all a blur. Anyway, it's either there or there.
Right, so we are currently in St Austell. We're still in Cornwall. We left the Isle of Sheppey. That's what I was talking about. We were in the Isle of Sheppey last week.
On the Isle of Sheppey.
On the Isle of Sheppey.
Not in it. On it.
Okay. Can't be bothered. Then
we was in Kent.
We were in Kent.
On the Isle of Sheppey.
Right, okay. Which you haven't yet caught up with, according to Mel.
Smack me in a minute.
I probably will. Then we travelled across country and we have been to Stonehenge, and we've also now come into Cornwall. We've got various videos in the pipeline to fill you in, because like we were just explaining, our live chats are up to date, but we're actually filming and showing you guys. I mean, especially
on my channel.
On your channel.
On my channel, it's about 2 weeks.
On my channel, because I haven't uploaded for so long, it's probably like 6 months, because I've got so much to catch you up on. But I'm really sorry about that. It's just because I haven't been able to keep up with everything that I've needed to do. So I am on it. I've just got to sit down and do a load of editing. I've got probably about 7 videos that are waiting to be brought out to you guys, so they are coming. I'm just sorry that they haven't been as timely as I was hoping. In actual fact, I've got a full week-long vlog of the last time we were in Cornwall, which I was talking to you about last week, which I will edit. I've decided that I am going to publish it. Probably going to get loads of hate for it, but I think it's an important message, so I wanna do it. Even if it's just for me, I'm going to do it. So that's going to be coming soon, but it's probably about 3 hours long at the moment. So I need to make it into an editable video. And that's highlighting a few issues with van life, really. That's my message.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's going to be quite a hard topic.
I think most issues with van life are self-inflicted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're saying it's my fault?
No, I'm not saying it's your fault. I'll say most, not all.
Oh, right, okay. Elaborate then. Let's talk about this.
Parking, for instance, when people say, I've got a parking fine because you shouldn't have parked there.
Yeah.
People moan about it. It's still cheaper to get a parking ticket than it is to stay in a campsite.
Yeah, we were talking to a friend of ours yesterday, weren't we?
Yep.
Neil. And he was saying that a local campsite to Newquay, I can't remember which campsite he was, but they charge £50 a night for a hard standing with no electric, and it's £50 a night.
£50. So if you parked in a car park and got fined, it's £35.
Yeah, so I mean,
brainer, isn't it?
I
Just
know
take
which
a
I
chance.
choose.
And this is what the last comment says here. Look, from BJC.
Hi there, been to Weymouth now. Oh yeah, okay, that's good. Thanks for the heads up where to go to park the crafter. Can't remember who it was though. Yeah, there was quite a few people, weren't there, from the last week's chat that gave you a load of tips on where to park.
I could only pay as a van though, not a motorhome. Hopefully I won't get a fine. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, I mean, again, was it because you had to enter in what it was, or what did the sign say in terms of that? I don't know. This is the thing that we keep
The thing with
finding.
the DVLA is screwing everyone over.
Yeah.
Being like a van with windows. Your camper is classed as a van with windows, but you're getting issued parking tickets as a camper van.
Yeah. And this is what the subject of tonight's talk about is that we keep finding that when we're going around in Cornwall,
it says no camper vans, no motorhomes.
Yeah.
So we're not either.
Yeah. So therefore we park, because technically on paper we're a van with windows, but then like
we're a commercial vehicle still.
Yeah. But we actually got a official letter put on our van an hour after we'd parked up in the morning. We were actually in the van. We'd been there since 6 a.m.
Yeah, up on us
7 a.m. We had a notice put on the van saying we were illegally parked. We'd paid for parking.
Yeah, paid as well.
And this is what we keep coming up with. And
look, an official letter.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about more of this on Waffle on a Wednesday, I think.
Yeah.
Over on my channel. But you can talk about it as much as you like. I don't mind. Look at that.
Well, we'll give you more details.
On our windscreen wiper.
And
we were in the van making a cup of tea.
Yeah, we just parked up, put 24 hours on the car park, and then someone comes along and basically...
a little map saying you mustn't park here.
In that area.
Within this area. And it says, we hereby give you direction to vacate the land by 4 p.m. on the 1st of September and remove from the land all vehicles and property in your possession. But
this letter's dated the 30th, right?
And we
weren't even there until the 31st, which was the day after. And it's just blanketed because there was 2 other vans that were also parked next to us. They got them. Nobody else in the car park got them.
No cars got them.
So we are just... I'm really quite frustrated at the moment, and I've been quite emotional today. Mel will tell you that. I haven't been angry at him. I've just been really down.
Upset, wasn't you?
And upset, yeah, because you try and be a good van lifer and then try and enjoy your time away, like we've been enjoying the time, haven't we?
Yeah.
And yet that really annoyed me, because you think people judge you straight away.
We'd only been there half hour.
Yeah, and it's... I know, but I am though. And I'm trying not to be. And it, living in this way, thank you. Living in this way is fun, and it should be fun, and it should be exciting. But constantly being on edge isn't fun. Constantly thinking that you're not welcome isn't fun. I mean, last night we were really tired, weren't we?
Yeah.
And we found somewhere to park. And then 2 o'clock in the morning, not only do we feel like we've been pushed out by the locals and the council, but another van lifer...
I don't know if it was a van. All I saw was
it was just somebody in a large vehicle then, let's say. 2 o'clock in the morning, headlights on, banging out music. And it's not restful.
It wasn't cool, was it?
It wasn't
really
cool.
Really loud music.
And then you kept hearing doors opening and slamming. I was really aware that there was like someone walking up and down as well. So it didn't make it very comfortable. And I'm finding this trip really not nice, really, to be quite honest.
Yeah, we moved, didn't we?
We did move.
It's all right, love. It's okay. Van's got wheels for a reason.
Yeah, so Mel really kindly got up and moved, and it was much better for the rest of the night. But no. But it leaves you feeling really just uncomfortable and a little bit anxious, to be honest, because you just think you try and make the right choices and you end up feeling like no matter what you do, you're always in the wrong. I think that's the bottom line of how I feel right now. And you're constantly scouting out for, am I going to annoy this person? Are we going to be okay here for a couple of hours? Do we have to keep moving on? And I don't cope very well with that. I like to know what's going on all the time. And that constant thing of going, oh, okay, we need to stay here for half an hour. And then, oh, actually, it doesn't really feel great. Let's move on. And then when we went to Porth, didn't we? The car park there was shut because the sand on the beach had shifted. So the car park was closed. We weren't allowed to take Monty on the beach because of the seasonal ban as well. So I'm in the van because I don't feel comfortable leaving the van on a corner because it was so tight. Every time a vehicle came past, it was really a tight squeeze. So Mel went and did some metal detecting. I stayed in the van and just felt again on edge because there was hardly anywhere to park, and you're checking all the time to make sure that the van doesn't get hit. So I would say, yeah, it hasn't been as nice the last couple of days, but Stonehenge was amazing, wasn't it? I loved Stonehenge. I thought it was incredible, wasn't it?
We parked on the drove.
Yeah, and that was really peaceful. We didn't get bothered.
Really calm. Other van lifers.
Yeah.
And we met some subscribers, which was nice.
Ali and I can't remember. Let me try.
Daz and Shaz.
Shaz and Daz we met.
Marvellous. Lovely couple. Really nice people.
Let me try and remember your names, guys. I'm sorry.
I'm just going to carry on reading
Joel and Ali. We met Joel and Ali.
BJC didn't have 13 pound coins to put into the machine, so I had to download the app and pay that way. My time wasn't an option on the app.
Okay.
Had to put the red in the machine, but didn't offer me the choice of my time as it's not registered as one.
Yeah, see, this is the problem. Thing.
It's the problem that DVLA have created by doing that.
Yeah. And not only you've seen my videos and we've talked all about reclassing it for insurance purposes, but actually now that we've been traveling in the last few days, it's highlighting the fact, and obviously you guys have had it as well, BJC.
I would say
it affects parking as well.
Yeah, and I would say if your van is registered as a van with windows and not a motorhome, don't park in motorhome spaces.
Yeah.
Because you will get a ticket.
Yeah. And if you're a horse box, don't park in a camper van.
Or a removals vehicle turned into a camper van. If you're dumb enough to park in a motorhome space,
expect to get a parking
ticket. To get a ticket. You will get a ticket.
But that's another extreme. I just thought we just find that funny. But
Cornwall is terrible for parking cars, let alone campers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And the thing is, I love Cornwall, and every time we've come, we've absolutely loved it. But this time,
different vibe.
It's a completely different vibe, and it just leaves you feeling like you're the enemy all the time, and that's what I don't like. I really pick up on that. If I feel like I'm not wanted or just judged before you even do anything, it really puts a negative vibe on everything. But I mean, today we've had a bit of, I've had a bit of a chill out. Mel's done some metal detecting, and we've had a really lovely time, haven't we?
Yeah, I've had a lovely time on the beach.
Yeah, and bless Mel, he's been really kind.
Got wet in the ocean, so that was all right.
Yeah, and what else have we done? We did a load of washing today. We had a shower. We found a really great truck stop for a shower.
Yeah, nice truck stop. Cornwall Services.
Yeah. So that's
Cornwall Services?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you go to Cornwall Services, anyone out there, any of you van lifers that you're looking for a shower, if you go to Cornwall Services, you will find there are no showers. To find the showers, you need to actually drive round where it says HGV parking.
Yeah.
And if you drive around into the HGV car park, you'll see a toilet block, and there are showers in there.
Both male and female. And they were really good. I mean, for truck stop showers, I would say so far
they were quite clean.
They were good. So I'd rate that one as number 1.
Because they don't get used by dirty van lifers.
So yeah, that made up for the fact that I was feeling really pretty crap this morning.
Being a HGV driver has its benefits.
Yeah.
Because I know these things.
And
I know stuff.
Yeah, it was good. I felt a bit nervous going in and doing it, but actually it was really lovely to do it.
I was really nervous when you're like, oh, you sure? You sure it's all right?
Yeah, because I thought a trucker might come over to me and go, oh, you're not allowed to use that.
They won't do that. We're a friendly bunch.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, so that's you caught up to date, really. I don't know how you guys cope with it and feel it. Maybe it's just me being too sensitive, but Mel copes really well with it. But you said yesterday that you just wanted to go.
Yeah, I didn't want to stay there no more. I didn't want to stay in Newquay anymore.
No.
I was over it.
We've been so many times and loved it.
We only went there to say hello to some local people that we've made friends with.
Yeah.
And they weren't about either. So
no. So we ended up just being
one,
there.
One guy, one Jamie.
Jamie, our friend Jamie, yeah. Caught up with him. And we saw Neil as well. So hey Neil, if you're watching this, it was lovely to see you too. Anyway,
is that the service with the big wind turbine on the entrance? Yep.
Yes.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
It's a good services actually.
Yeah, if you go in the main building itself, it's got Subways, McDonald's, I think. Yes. Loads of shops, Starbucks. All that usual stuff. Yeah, big Starbucks. You go in there.
And a travel lodge.
They've got toilet, but nothing else. No showers. And the reason is because it's not on a motorway. All motorway service stations, by law, have to have showers for truck drivers. And because that's on the A30, I think it was the A30, they do
A303.
Was it? No, it's A30. Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter. It's Cornwall Services, massive service station, but it's not on a motorway. So by law, they don't have to provide truck drivers with showers. That's why they've got a separate shower block and toilet just for the truckers. Because it's adjacent to the HGV parking, which is a separate part.
That's it. And it was behind the fuel station as well. So you had the services, then you had the fuel station, and then you had the truckers, HGV.
Just follow the signs to HGV parking, and you'll see the shower block. And only 2 showers in there, though.
I was going to say, yeah, the men's had 2, the women's only had 1.
Because they don't have to provide it.
No.
So, yeah.
But it's still good that they do, yeah.
And we brought diesel there and we filled up the LPG with gas. Oh yeah, they got gas there as well.
Yeah.
Which is nice. So we spent a bit of money there, so I think we deserve to have a little shower.
Yeah, we always try and support the services that we stop at so that we exchange something when we go for a shower. And obviously we take our own products, so it's not like we're using anything up. My shampoo little bars that I've been using recently, they are really good, so highly recommend them. I was taking them in and out of the shower, and I have to keep them in a little tin, and they're super efficient and great for showering on the go.
Should have made a video about it, really.
I've made a video.
Oh, did you? What, have you showered?
I've made a shower video, yes.
There you go. She's a bit saucy.
But it's going to need some high editing, but I have done one, and I do talk about the shampoo bars and the conditioner bars that I use. I've been using them for years. Yeah. I've been using them for years, but just recently Earthkind have given me some samples to use of some different products that I haven't used from them, like different types of shampoo bars, because they do loads of different ones. And I love their shampoo bars anyway, but they're really good. They're eco-friendly, they're natural, and you get them in these little tins. You just whack them in your bag and that's it. You can wash your hair. And it's not bad for the environment. So it's good.
There you go. Look, some people are saying hi. I can't read it from here.
Oh, I need to try and get closer to the computer. It's because my eyes, I can't see very well at the moment. Hi, Morgan. Dave, Helen and Thomas Adventures in our campervan. Hi. Come to Somerset. I haven't actually been to Somerset. Anfield Road. Hi, how's van life? Well, yeah, we've just been filling everybody in on van life. The last few days have been not so great, but nothing major's happened. They're just feeling unwelcome.
Like I say, van's got wheels for a reason.
Yeah.
You don't feel welcome, just crank up the engine and move.
Roddy, have you got you haven't got your phone out? I can't look at. I'm going to have to bring you a bit closer. I can't read what people are saying.
Make your screen bigger.
Oh, okay. Let's do that. Sorry, guys. I need to find my glasses. I'm finding that when I'm tired, I really struggle to see the.
Can't you make it bigger?
Make it bigger?
Oh.
Pop out chat. Let's do that.
Oh, there you are. Look at that.
That makes it better.
Can you make that bigger?
Probably. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's now just... Yeah, but it's covered
That's
over the screen.
You don't need to see us. Just need to see the chat.
Okay. So let's go back and see what people have said. We're sending you massive hugs. Oh, thank you, Shori. That's really sweet of you. Love the channel, Shane Marsh. Evening, you two and everyone. Thanks, Explore Santa Summit. Refresh the mesh. Mel, a man with your mechanical know-how would be able to add an amphibious mechanism to your van. The way you could park at sea and avoid all the hassle. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I keep saying I should have bought a boat.
Yeah, even today we met a guy called Chris on the beach, didn't we? And you started talking metal detecting,
and diving.
He's just bought a boat and he does diving. And we've got a cute little tip of another area where Mel wants to go now to do some diving. But the guy was basically saying, yeah, get Chris. A boat and then you could, Chris was saying, get a boat and then you could, go to all these places and dive much easier. So Mel is definitely wanting to get a boat. But if we could somehow do a James Bond van / amphibious boat, that would be super cool. I'm sure you just give Mel, a couple of rolls of gaffer tape.
Also, not quite.
And some I don't know, some plastic molding machines. And you could make something up, I'm sure. Dear.
I need one of those ducks. The aqueduct. They have this bus. It's called an aqueduct.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
They have them on the Gold Coast, in Australia.
Oh, there we go then.
Yeah, they call it I think it's called the aqueduct. It's basically a bus that went in water. That's what we need. Like a brilliant camper, that would, wouldn't it?
It would indeed. QWERTY Henry says, hey up guys, hope you're having fun from a warm Glasgow. Oh, that's good. I'm glad Glasgow's warm. I haven't, like we were saying just now, I haven't been to Glasgow. But usually Scotland in general in September is pretty lovely. I haven't had a bad September ever when I've been. I, again, like Mel, spend most of my time when I've been to Scotland is more Edinburgh, Perth, Dundee. Used to spend a lot of time in Perth and Dundee, actually. And Dunkeld. Dunkeld stole my heart. I went there and, it was somewhere that I always wanted and imagined buying a house up there. Yeah, back in the day. Because I fell in love with it. It was a beautiful spot. Have you ever been to Dunkeld?
No.
It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Don't know what the house prices would be now, but yeah. It'll be a van up in Dunkeld now, not a house. Oh yeah, I saw this about the rotating number plate. Apparently somebody else did. Was it Urban Van Life, the video that I saw? The rotating number plate thing, yeah. Well, what did he have on the other side? Because I thought he'd written something rude. Oh, was it? Brilliant. Yeah. Brilliant.
But they looked like they were like magnetic, so you could easily lift it up. I don't know. I was going to message him and ask him.
Yeah, that would be quite cool.
So you could actually lift the flap and see what the proper number plate is underneath.
But why would you want to see the proper number plate?
Well, that's what parking attendants do, isn't it?
Oh, I see.
Did I tell you the time I got told off for having the same number plates on 2 cars?
Yeah, the copper came over,
knocking on the door.
And he was like,
so can you tell me why that car up the road has got the same number plate as that car outside your house?
You actually ended up having a really fun conversation.
Yeah, he was all right.
He was a good bloke. He tapped you on the hand and basically said, get it sorted.
Yeah, take them off.
And if I see it again, you're in big trouble, basically.
Yeah, you gave me a warning.
Yeah,
so,
because Mel likes to have a little play sometimes.
Wheeler dealer days.
Yeah, he plays it straight now, which is good.
Anyway, we won't go into that.
So yeah, I think that would be good to have a rotating number plate holder. I think all vans should be fitted with one of them. I think it's definitely needed these days.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Neil cracks me up.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I'll have to watch it, definitely. So any questions out there, you guys? Have you got any updates on what you've been doing? Any questions that haven't been answered from us recently? Has everyone had their stickers? Because again, we've had a couple of contacts saying that people haven't. You've done it. Okay.
Yeah, I addressed it in my waffle on a Wednesday.
Okay, great. That's good, because I don't know whether it's postal strikes or, again, just miscommunication, but we're glad that you've all got your stickers now, because we've restocked, you've got them all, and we're ready to go with them. So it's great. Whether or not we'll be bringing out some new stickers next year, I don't know, but I'm always thinking of some ideas of things that we can. Oh, look, I've just had
legal
a text.
in the UK, but not in Europe. Yeah, who cares? Who cares about Europe?
What,
Europe
the number
don't
plate?
like us, so got no intention of going.
Sorry, what, the number plate thing is illegal?
The flippy number plates. They're illegal in Europe, apparently.
Oh, well, we'll just put a pin in it so it doesn't rotate.
Yeah.
That'll be all right.
Just boycott Europe.
There's loads of things that don't
plenty
equate.
Of things to do in the UK.
Yeah, but
plenty of places to go, plenty of places to visit.
They're just not Cornwall anymore.
Nowhere to fucking park.
In our heads, we'll imagine that we're travelling somewhere all the time. We'll just change the paper outside. Do one of those holograms where we fake that we've travelled somewhere. That'll be one day, won't it, in the future. 2040, we'll be like, yeah, we're just deluding ourselves that we're travelling. It'll be VR headsets. Hopefully never. Yeah, again, I think it's the separation from the UK and the EU, isn't it, that things don't equate anymore. I still don't know quite what applies to a van when you go to Europe as well now. So if anyone knows of any website or forum where you can check when you go
abroad.
About
Europe, look, he's just driving on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, the guy in the camper.
Oh, on the silver?
Foreign plates on it, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He literally just left the car park on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, well, there you go then.
Nearly had a head on with that Merc.
Hi, lovelies. Apologies for missing all your past live streams. Hope you've both been okay. Yeah, we've been okay, Michael. We've been okay.
Who's that?
Michael.
Oh, Michael. How you doing, buddy?
How are you getting on with your van build? Yeah.
Did you say that squeaky brakes?
Something was going on with your wheels. I don't know whether it was the brakes. I can't remember, Michael. I've had a lot going on in my head. I can't remember what you said.
Michael, are you going to the Overlander show?
Yeah, who else is going to the Overlander show?
Apparently I'm going.
Well, you are now. I've signed Mel up to go.
Apparently I've got no choice.
You've always got a choice. But yeah, the plan was to go, and we've managed to
I'd like to meet Neil from the Urban Motorhome thing.
Neil from the Urban Motorhome?
Neil, yeah. Urban... We were just talking about him.
Urban Van Life.
Is that what it's called now?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I don't think it's Urban Motorhome, is it anymore? It's Urban Van Life, yeah.
He keeps changing his... Quick question with gas bottle in a van. Do you have to put it in a metal cabinet, or do you have to put it
a hole in the
floor?
I would say
if you fit gas in your van, always put a hole in the floor. You want a gas dropout. Also, it's a good idea to put a gas dropout underneath your kitchen unit as well, like I have.
Yeah, so you've
a lot of people don't do that. They put a gas dropout in the gas tank locker, but not under the kitchen sink. And if you're going to have a gas leak, it's going to be under the kitchen sink more than likely than the gas bottle itself, in my experience, anyway.
And does it have to be a metal locker, or can it be a wooden locker?
You don't have to have a locker.
Okay.
Not in the UK, but in Europe you do.
Yeah. So again, if you're going to be traveling in Europe, I would put it in a locker anyway. Like when
for safety,
when Mel did mine, I wanted it in a locker because I wanted it to be safe. But yeah, I would totally do a second dropout in the kitchen area.
In some countries, you have to have the door on the outside of the van, so you have to have a door in the side of the van. You have to cut a hole in the van.
And only access it from outside.
From outside the vehicle, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You can't have a gas locker inside, which is pretty. Yeah, it's good.
It makes sense because again, if you think if there is any type of
leak, overkill though.
Yeah, it is, but I get it, because it's going to go outside before it goes in the van. So with gas, I just think be as safe as possible.
My driver's rear caliper keeps locking and not releasing. You might find that's something to do with the handbrake.
Oh.
My mechanic friend taking a look tomorrow. All right, good luck with that, mate.
Have a look at it. Yeah, check that out. But other than that, is the van still going okay?
New calipers, simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, not expensive.
Oh, there you go, Michael. You still hoping to move out in the end of September? I hope that's still happening. We're just chilling out in St Austell for everyone that's joined us recently.
St Austell, never been here before.
We haven't been here before.
The beach is unbelievable.
Yeah, Calcion. I'm really sorry if I'm saying it wrong.
Callion, isn't it?
Callion Beach.
Stunning.
Show you where we are.
I couldn't believe it. I walked down these steps amongst these trees, and then there's this massive beach with all these huts and bars and stuff.
There we are. That's where we are. Carlion Bay Beach Car Park. Really great place to park.
And the water is so clear. It's crystal clear.
How much should we pay for parking for the day?
£6.
£6 for the day, and you can stay here until midnight. That's when they shut the gate. So yeah, it's a really good park up for the day, and it's just a flight of steps down to the beach, and you're on there. There's bars, there's toilets, there's a little like shop for like kids to buy like buckets and sands and stuff. You can hire surfboards, and what were they doing? They were doing jet skis as well. Mel asked me if I wanted to go on a jet ski, and I didn't fancy it.
Didn't want to go, did you?
No, thank you. Maybe another day when I don't feel so stressed out. But this afternoon,
stressed, weren't you?
I was just mentally stressed. I needed just to have a sleep and to just chill out.
Oh my God, the things you see when you haven't got a gun.
When I haven't got a gun?
Look.
Why? What was it?
Because I know we're talking about you look.
How will they know?
Forget I said that. Edit that. Cut.
Okay, let's get back to the chat. End of October. Okay. That's all right. Just take it. Take it as it comes, Michael. It's fine. You don't have to rush. It's better to do it properly and to be finalised with your van build than rush it.
Mel, what kind of music do you like? You look like a C6 Steve kind of guy to me.
C6.
Spot on. Absolutely love C6 Steve. Seen him a few times. The guy's an absolute legend.
Mel and I's taste in music is very different, isn't it?
You don't even know C6 Steve is, do you?
I've no idea. But then I don't know who most people are popular on the radio are either.
He's a legend.
So yeah, maybe tell everyone a little bit more of the bands and people that you like, and then I'll go through mine.
Loads. 2-minute list.
Okay, do 3.
All right. C6 Steve, Palo Nutini, because I play a lot of his stuff. I used to play pretty much Palo Nutini's whole album when I used to play in pubs before I lost my voice.
Dave Grohl.
Yeah, Dave Grohl, legend.
What's their band?
Foo Fighters.
There we go.
I've seen the Foo Fighters more times than I can count on both hands.
Xavier Rudd, don't you? You like him?
The next concert I'm going to is Xavier Rudd.
And you also
my
like
Australian
Muse.
Bro. Muse, love Muse. I told you, so many.
Yeah, and he likes all the old stuff as well, like the 70s stuff.
Crowded House, that's about it.
All right, okay.
Yeah, Neil Finn, legend.
Eric Clapton, you quite like?
Eric Clapton, seen him. Yeah. Saw him at a Ferrari meet.
Oh, okay.
It was like a Ferrari thing at Brands Hatch. Yeah.
Mel used to go to loads of festivals as well, so he is definitely into his music.
Yeah.
Green
Day, love Green Day.
Yeah, you like Green Day. Yeah.
My taste in music was very varied.
Yeah.
Eminem, Marilyn Manson, Slipknot.
Oh no!
Yeah, seen them all. Love it.
Oh, terrible.
I've crowd surfed to Marilyn Manson and Eminem, and I crowd surfed.
No offense to anyone that
Muse
likes that music, but I
and
can't
Green
stand
Day.
it.
I actually got backstage when Green Day were on.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah, you told me about that.
REM, Michael Stipe's shared helicopter with him, and he gave me a backstage pass at Glastonbury.
Yeah, because his helicopter broke down apparently,
And I sat
and
in
you'd
the,
hired one.
Yeah, and I sat in the hospitality tent backstage at Glastonbury, mingled with all the acts back there. Yeah, met loads of them.
I don't know how Mel does it, but he always ends up having these epic
backstages. That's
encounters.
My mission. Every time I go to a concert, I've got to get backstage somehow. And usually I do.
If you hear about Mel being arrested in December at Xavier Rudd, it's because he's tried to get backstage and it hasn't worked.
At V Festival, right, one year, the VIP lounge, right, it was like, got to get in there. Got to get in the VIP lounge, right? So I just waited and picked my moment. And then Sarah Cox was like walking in.
Okay.
And as she was walking in, I went, "Oh, Sarah, did you get my email?" And she's like, "Huh?" I was all confused. And I literally walked in with Sarah Cox because I was talking to her in conversation. The security just let us in.
Clever.
Yeah. And then it was like a bus.
I don't think you'd get away with that now.
The bar was like a double-decker bus, and it had a massive V Festival flag at the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm getting that flag. I'm having that. That's the souvenir I did. I walked out of there with that flag. Yeah, my ex has got it. Somebody I used to know. I used it as a backdoor curtain for ages.
A backdoor curtain?
Yeah, on my old Volkswagen camper.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. I forgot about it. I just remembered that. I forgot all about that. Anyway, carry on.
Okay. My answer to that question would be I like classical. So I like lots of piano, violin, clarinet music. I like hand pan music, so quite ethical.
You heard of the piano guys?
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I like them.
But yeah, I would say I like more world indie music, really. I tend to listen to a lot of that. Dance and trance music. My all-time favourite artist is Ajuna Beats, Above and Beyond. Love them. So I love them, and also I like. I'll show you my music list. Helene, she is one of my favourite artists, and Ferry Corsten. So yeah, goes from one. I've got three major genres that I like: classical music, world and indie, and sort of ethical, like meditation kind of ethereal music, and trance. So that's me. So yeah, I'm not into modern pop or the stuff that Mel likes. Most of the stuff that Mel tells me.
Modern anymore, used to be.
Well, you still like some modern bands. Like most of the people that are on the radio or in the charts, I have no clue who they are.
This is a picture of me and Xavier Rudd.
I think you've shown it last time.
This is a picture of me and Xavier Rudd in Australia backstage at Woodford Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you to Margaret for taking that picture.
Yeah. My favourite album of all time, if you really want to know, is Sirens of the Sea by Above and Beyond. That is my album. It was written for me, and yeah, I will never tire of listening to that album. So if you like dance, trance, kind of Ibiza style water music, chilling out on the beach, check that album out. It's cool. It's quite old now.
Favourite album, I don't think.
Haven't you?
Well, I think my favourite, I don't know, Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell.
Oh God,
that's an epic album.
Again, not my style at all.
War of the Worlds.
Yeah, that's good. It's quite freaky, that music. I think that was the only movie that I watched when I had nightmares from it.
First album I ever brought, War of the Worlds from Woolworths.
Really?
Yeah. Long time ago.
There's the War of the Worlds, which is it that one that's the narration, like the whole story? You listen to it.
I'm going to see that in London. There's the virtual reality show, isn't there? I hope the snoring dog is not a human. No, it's not. Morgan, it's Monty. He's up there snoring his head off. Who's that?
Oh, Michael's just messaging me now. This is the other album that I like, Ferry Corsten, Blueprint. So yeah, those are my 2 all-time favorite albums. Everything else you can pretty much forget about. So I think there's some good van life music out there, you know, like lots of hippie travel-y music, but again, I don't really...
Stereophonics are good.
Stereophonics, yeah. Someone introduced me to Red Hot Chili Peppers not that long ago. I thought they were quite cool.
They're crap live.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
Mind you, I find most music crap live.
No, I love live music. Red Hot Chili Peppers, not so much. Fun-loving Criminals. Not Fun-loving Criminals. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Fun-loving Criminals. Yeah. Some of their stuff's good, but not live.
Okay, there you go then. So that's our update with the music. Couldn't be more different from each other.
Hayseed Dixie as well, they're good.
Who?
Hayseed Dixie.
Oh, not AC/DC then.
Not AC/DC, Hayseed Dixie.
Hayseed Dixie.
Hay, as in bale of hay.
Oh yeah, and you like White Stripes as well, don't you?
White Stripes, yeah.
Yeah.
I met Jack White. Snuck into
he's
Big
a bit
Day Out.
Strange.
Snuck in under the fence. Met Jack White.
Hi, Justin Smith. Glad you could make the chat tonight. It's nice to have you with us. Anfield Road layout in the loft says, I met 1975 at Leeds this year. Worked Leeds on security. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Are they actually a band, 1975?
It's always good to meet your heroes.
Yeah, that is really cool. I hope that's a snoring dog and not human facts. Oh, human farts, I think you mean. Yeah.
It's Monty. He's right there asleep.
Yeah, he's fast asleep. He has had a really busy day because, like we were saying earlier on in the chat, we've been kind of backwards and forwards doing lots of stuff. It's been quite hot as well. Even though the weather said it was supposed to be raining today.
It's supposed to be raining, wasn't it?
It's been a really nice day. So we've been able to enjoy. Yeah, you've been in the sea. Poor Mel, he had to wear his hat in the water because he's only got this pair of glasses and you can't see without them. So he's kind of had to put his nice glasses on and still metal detect. But he's like up to here in the water and I'm like watching him going, don't lose your glasses in the sea. We could do with getting you some...
like granny straps.
Yeah, granny straps around the back. Because people wear them for cycling as well, so I'm sure we could do that. What kind of window blinds do you use for stealth camping? Mel's got a curtain, actually. He uses blackout curtains. He hasn't got any blinds in this van. No. Although, if I could choose between curtains and blinds, I'd always go for blinds.
I did make a video about my curtains in the back.
Yeah, Mel's got it on his channel.
Carlo made those for me.
Yeah, they're really good.
And he made a video on his channel as well when he was making them.
Yeah, they are really lovely curtains and they've stood the test of time. They do snag a little bit sometimes, but I think that's just because they've been used so much. Like we draw them multiple times a day. Like even when we are going out of the van, we draw them so that the inside of the cab doesn't get hot for Monty. So yeah, we're multiple times a day drawing them, but they are really high quality curtains.
Can I book it? I have enough money.
What, Overland? Yeah.
But I'm not sure which one of the two I need to book.
They changed the booking.
Oh, really?
Contact Carl at Built Not Bought, because that's what we were told to do, and he will tell you which it is and what you need to do. He's on Instagram too, Michael. Have you got him on your account?
What about Queen? Yeah, Queen, of course.
Oh yeah,
Ready? Sorry,
yeah, you love Queen. Yeah, I do like Queen actually. Don't Stop Me Now, is it?
Yeah.
Love that one. I don't really know many of the others. I tell you, the one song that I really do like, which is probably what you guys will all know.
I went to their show, We Will Rock You. Unbelievable. So tragic. God bless Freddie.
Geez, Mel, you've met some stars, you. It puts the time I met Ashley from Coronation Street in Mr. Smith's in Warrington into perspective. That's funny. Still nice to meet famous people, though, isn't it? I haven't met anyone famous, really. I've met Keith Allen, but it was just because my sister.
I trod on Joe Wiley.
Who's Joe Wiley?
Radio 2 presenter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was she was sitting down with her husband and her daughter.
Oh.
And all I saw was a pair of boots, and I'd looked down, and as I went to step over, actually I tripped over her boots. And then I looked and I thought, oh, Joe Wiley's got boots like that. They're like lace-up wellies. And I looked up and it was her.
Oh, there you go. You knew her well.
Sorry, Joe. No worries.
Okay, Michael, I'll send you Carl's info and you can message him. Van Life Diaries, still waiting for my Insta follow from Mel. Becky, you said I was on it. I did tell him. Van Life Diaries said they want to follow from you, Mel.
Oh, right.
They follow you, and I did even send him your channel.
No, don't drop me in it.
But to be
I haven't been on Insta for ages.
To be fair, Mel gets so many notifications that he goes on systematically to go through them, and we just haven't had chance to do it. We've really had.
I usually post thumbnails that I make on Instagram, but I even forgot to do that on Wednesday.
Yeah, so he will do it, I promise. And if it even means that I've got to go on his phone and follow you, I'll do it so that he can have it. There you go, Van Life Diaries.
I'll look it up.
But it's not because of Mel being rude. He just literally hasn't had a chance to do it. And as we were talking,
there you go, 50 notifications.
Yeah. As we were talking at the beginning of this chat, we've had a few days where we've been just really not feeling great. We've had a lot of just unwelcomeness of where we've been staying and moving around in Cornwall. So we haven't been as on it as we normally are, and sometimes you just can't keep on being online when you've got a lot of other mental headspace things going on, especially me. I'm not very good at constantly being on social media.
Van Life
_diaries, I think so, yes.
Oh, I'll show a picture. Is that Van Life Diaries? Is that you? No, there's a profile.
Ivico Daily, yeah, it's that one.
Yeah.
Wiltshire, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Everyone go and follow Van Life Diaries on Instagram.
Oh no, it's this one.
Oh, is it the wrong one?
It's the wrong one. That one is another one as well, because the Airstream guy who I follows him. It's this one with the blue. That one. Oh yeah, we met you. He's got the picture of us meeting him at the Van Life Festival. There we go. We met him. I can't remember your name. I'm really sorry, but we met you at the Van Life Festival, and you were such a lovely person to meet. So thank you for taking the photo and putting it on Instagram. It's really cool. That's probably one of
that one. Van Life Diaries.
No, this one.
There's so many Van Life Diaries.
Van Life.
Oh, Van Life, one word.
Yeah. Again, I find that unless someone shows me an account or they follow, when we type it in, I was really struggling to find someone yesterday, and it was because there were so many accounts, and unless you visually know the icon of someone's account, it's not from snubbing anyone. It's just purely the fact that I'm like, is it that one? Is it that one? Don't know. But I mean, I follow loads
Is
of
it
different
the
people.
Van Life Diaries? Well, you didn't say the Van Life Diaries. You just said Van Life Diaries.
Yeah, because that's what I
it's
thought
not.
it was.
It's the Van Life Diaries. See, and it's one word, Van Life. This is the problem. You have to be so specific.
Specific.
Yes.
Not Pacific.
Not Pacific. No, that's the ocean. Specific.
And someone did comment on Mel's video recently, the latest one. Why does Mel say brought, not bought?
Oh, I'm going to ban those words from my comments.
Yeah, I think you should. It's they're
the ones that were searching for us.
Yes, yeah.
I'm so sorry. They even sent me a message. Look.
Yeah, there you go. See, it's because he hasn't looked.
Follow. There you go.
But getting back to the guy that was talking about brought, not bought, he wasn't being rude. He was just asking a genuine question. Why does it say it's purely Mel's upbringing? There you go. You got a heart now.
I'm so sorry. I feel terrible now.
You were the only one of all the pictures that we took of people that we met at the Van Life Festival. You're the only one that's actually posted it on their social media, because I was really looking forward to seeing lots of people's photographs that we did over the event, and that's the only one. So anyway, never mind. But yeah, Mel says brought, not bought, purely because of his upbringing and his background.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a subconscious thing. That's just how he speaks. I always say to him, "It's bought, not brought," but it's.
As long as they know what I'm saying, isn't it?
Yeah, but it doesn't actually make sense. Even though I get that.
Because I get so many comments about that. Why do you say brought, not bought? Because I brought it from the shop. Didn't necessarily pay for it. I just brought it from the shop.
Yeah. And actually, I did an Eliza Doolittle on him the other day, because he said Thursday with a fa. And I'm like, no, it is Thursday.
Thursday. See, it don't seem natural to me to say Thursday. It's Thursday.
So he started saying to himself, what was it? You were doing
I got a thorn in my
thumb on a Thursday.
I did. Look, there's a scar to prove it.
So I'm starting to teach Mel elocution lessons of having a thorn in his thumb on a Thursday.
Thorn in my thumb on a Thursday.
But how can we do brought, not bought? I don't know.
No.
I'm not sure how to do that one, but yeah, excuse Mel. It's nothing
I put a little
intentional.
thing on my camera, wouldn't I? I brought it. No,
I bought it.
I bought it, not brought it.
Yeah. Brought is just really bad English. Nobody brought anything, or, I brought it from the shop. No.
All right, and I should exchange the word bought or brought for purchased.
Purchased. I purchased it from the shop. So that's that question answered. Finally. Right, let's get back to the questions, because I'm sure all of you are just pulling your eyelashes out right now.
I'm expanding my vocabulary. That's a big word.
Okay. Right. The one I used to book for the price is under micro camper, and there's one saying standard with a different price. Yeah, yours is not a micro camper, Michael. You need to do a standard van, or just
Michael's got a freaking extra long wheelbase.
Yeah, don't book the micro camper. No, because they will put you in the wrong area. So don't do that. You need to contact Carl. I'll send it you, and you can get it sorted out.
I'm sure Carl will appreciate that.
Yeah. Hey Neil, how are you?
His email address to everyone.
Yeah, Paul, that is a good photo on the Instagram. I really like it. Kev Jones, evening guys. What's the news? Well, to get anybody up to scratch who's joined us recently, we've basically been finding, more so me than Mel, but the last few days since being in Kent, we've travelled and we stayed in Stonehenge. Beautiful place to stay. If you haven't been, do so, because it's incredible. Really nice, chilled out place to stay. You could probably do a night and you'd be fine. But obviously, don't.
We did 2 nights, didn't we? The drive. Apparently, the drive is closed now from the 1st
of September. Yeah, because of the. I don't know. I think because of this end of summer being over. So you need to check whether or not you can access the drove from the other end. But there's lots of vanners that were there that were leaving because they were told that the road would be closed. But beautiful place to stay, incredible sky. The night sky there was beautiful, wasn't it? Because there was less light pollution. It wasn't completely gone, but it was incredible, wasn't it?
Yeah, stars are amazing.
Yeah, and the experience of going to Stonehenge as well was
very touched by it,
I loved it. It was on my bucket list of things to do, and I didn't actually realise that we were going there. So as we got closer and I saw the stones, I was just like, oh my God, I've been wanting to come here for ages. We actually walked around as the sun was setting on the outer edge, and that was really lovely. And then we found out that because we're National Trust members, because
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, we pay £10 a month to be a National Trust member, so we can do the properties and we can get all the parking with the van. So if you're not a National Trust member, highly recommend it. For £10 a month, we've already paid for itself. But Stonehenge,
that was a bonus.
You can book online. Yeah, you go online to English Heritage, and because you're an associated charity with National Trust, we got in for free. So we actually booked a timed slot the following morning, didn't we? And we went in and actually got into the closer circle. You still can't touch the stones or anything, but it was really, really worth it, wasn't it? And we downloaded the audio tour, and we went round probably 6 times. We went round once, filmed, went round again and took photos, went round again and listened to the audio tour, and went round again in the evening as the sun was setting. And it was beautiful, wasn't it? Because the moon was in one corner, the sun was behind the stones in the other, and it just was a really stunning place to go. So that so far has been the highlight of this trip. But since then we went to Cornwall, and we arrived in Newquay 6 o'clock in the morning, and 7 o'clock in the morning we had a notice put on our van from the council telling us we were unlawfully parking and to vacate by 4 p.m. And it didn't make us feel very nice. She was laughing as she took the photo because we had a camera on the dash.
My dash cam, captured these 2 women putting a ticket on my van.
Yeah.
I'll talk about that on my
Waffle on a Wednesday. Yeah. So tune in then, because Mel will talk about it in depth.
And I'll show you the video
as
well.
We'll show you the video.
We'll try
It'll be really interesting.
The video to YouTube.
So it was very much apparent that they were targeting vans because they didn't do it to anybody else. And we were literally there an hour and that had happened. And we'd already paid for parking. So we were completely fine. Don't understand why that happened. So it left a bad taste in our mouth, and we just really felt like we were unwelcome. Went around a few other places and again had a few issues just with feeling like there wasn't space for the van. And just left Newquay feeling rather upset this time, actually. So we are now in St Austell, and it's a beautiful beach where we are, lots of good parking. And again, if you're interested, we can drop it down in the video at the end of this. So if you guys want to come over to this side of Cornwall and enjoy the beach, then highly recommend it.
Yeah, but we're not going to be here tomorrow.
No, we're
don't come here thinking we're still.
No, sorry, we're moving off. We're staying. We're going to find a park up for tonight somewhere, and we'll be heading off again tomorrow. But just in case you guys want somewhere to come for future visits, check out this place.
Yeah, amazing.
Grandma wanders off. Welcome. Nice to see you. Join us. Don't worry about being late. It's fine. I was completely late this evening. Again, we've just had a lot going on today. So I'm really sorry that for anyone that was waiting at 6 o'clock, we haven't made it. So I'm thinking of moving this Friday evening chat to 7 p.m. UK time, just so that it gives us a little bit more space to get set up and sorted. We're doing okay. Yeah. You love the way Mel speaks. Hopefully other people do too.
Yeah, I think people like to take the mickey out of me,
yeah,
the way I speak.
That's it.
So I am what I am.
Again, everyone's got accents, you know, everyone's got different ways.
I don't swear. I don't use foul language.
No. You have dyslexia, which also doesn't help.
No, it's either here or there. I know I need to improve my vocabulary.
Yeah.
But I've spent a lot of time in Australia as well.
Yeah.
And that kind of doesn't help.
Yeah, if you see or hear Mel talk about Australia, or he says certain words, he immediately goes into an Australian accent, and I still find it really endearing. It's really funny. And then when he says my name as well, you sound really Australian. Becky. So yeah, everyone should feel free to be themselves and to not have the P taken out of them for where they are. You are unique, but it's not just that. It's the fact that it's a type of bullying, I think, if someone constantly is on you about the way that you speak. It's not necessary. I think the trolling online seems to be getting worse, in my opinion, as well. So yeah, that's another thing as well. It used to be saying standard for the micro price, so it must be the standard one for £80.10. Yeah, that sounds about right, Michael. I think we paid £80 for the Van Life Festival, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it should be around the £80 mark.
I think it's £85.
Okay, yeah. So
booking fee.
85.
Yeah,
for the Overlander.
Fee. No, for the Van Life
Festival. Yeah. I would just triple check that you changed your van, Michael, from the micro camper, because you're definitely not going to be a micro camper. Yes, Van Life Diaries. Mel is coming to the Overlander show. He's probably going to be on his own, to be honest, now, because I've looked at my diary and I can't make it. I wanted to make it.
I'm going to be all on my own.
Yeah.
Party.
So yeah, everyone can come and look after Mel.
So if you want to see me acting drunk and what's the word?
Acting drunk or actually being drunk?
Drunk and irresponsible. Come to the Overlander show.
Yeah, because he'll probably let rip with me not being around. I don't know why that would be the case, because that gives the impression that I hold you on a tight leash, and I don't. You're your own man. But there we go. Everyone loves you because of your accent. Yeah, there we go. See, Steve's adventures before kidney failure. You've got the right idea there. Grandma wanders off. You remember as a child going and being able to actually walk up and touch the stones? Yeah, I would have loved to have done that.
That's what my friend Anne said, isn't it?
Yeah. I can understand why they don't do it now, because even when we were there was lots of people that just didn't have a clue about keeping something sacred and even just respecting something that is historical. It was hilarious. On the second evening we were there, it was dark, wasn't it? And I just couldn't believe the audacity of these people. There was a guy or a father with 4 kids, right? They all had head torches on, all in their pajamas with blankets, and they had jumped over the fence because there's no other way they would have been in that field, and they were literally walking up to the stones and going, oh, it's going to be so great, we can sit under the stones and read stories and do all this. And the security guard clocked them. Honestly, and literally
they must have climbed over the fence.
There's no other way, because we went back the same way to get back to the van, and it was all fenced off. And they were like, oh, we've just come to go to the stones. And she's like, hey up, guys, you're not allowed to be in here. This is a restricted area. We're like, oh, we just wanted to sit by the stones. I'm like, what? So they got escorted back, and he was like, oh, well, we thought we'd, see if we could get as close as possible. And it was just like, really? You think that you're entitled to do that when nobody else is allowed to, So we were just chuckling to ourselves going, what do people think, sometimes. Yeah. And that during the day as well, we were watching people stepping over the barriers to go and touch the stones, and they were quickly told to get away. And it's apparently not just because of the stones, but because of the erosion of the land, because of all of the burials underneath. So they want to preserve it, quite rightly, for future generations. So yeah, it's all about the ground as well, that they don't obviously want it to be eroded and to cave in and expose all of the burial grounds and the burial chambers that are underneath. So I think they're in their rights to protect it. We want to see that place be there for thousands more years to come. So I think fair play to them. If it were me, I would have slapped them and kicked them up the bum, but I'm not so forgiving. Okay, let's get back. Yeah, so when was this? Because a lot of people are saying in the chats that they've all remember going and going on. A lot of people saying that they like your cap. It's like an army base cap.
No, it's not
but
army, is it?
Well, it's got camo on it.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. And
then it's got a Union Jack on it, and it says Texas base.
I got it in Cyprus.
Yeah.
Cyprus.
There are similar ones online because I googled it recently, because this one's looking a bit worse for wear, so I was thinking of replacing it.
It's meant to look like that.
What, like here?
Yeah.
Oh right, okay. I thought it just looked a bit tatty now.
Like me. I'm ready.
Hi, Stan. Oh, there we go. Van Life Diary says he will drop you a message on Instagram and he'll make sure you stay very merry. Don't get him too sloshed. Mind you, you're not very good after a couple of drinks anyway.
2 beers, I'm done.
Yeah. So he's quite easy when it comes to alcohol.
3 on many ones.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's the thing, Grandma. They would have been vandalised if they hadn't have been cordoned off. Now, I mean, what some people's version of what they think is okay compared to another's is very different. And apparently, I think in the 70s was when they did start cordoning them off, because I think on the tour they talked about it, that people had spray painted on the stones. And again, you can see that people would just be jumping all over them and doing all sorts of stuff. So I totally agree with the fact that it's protected.
Yeah.
You're a bit battered around the edges, Mel, like me. Oh, my chat's frozen on my phone. Is it still okay with everybody?
Take it off of that. I think so.
Let's see if I can check.
I think it is.
Oh, hello. Let me just check whether or not it's frozen. Oh, no, it's okay. We're okay.
Oh, Greg Virgo's having another meet.
Oh, is he?
30th of September.
Oh, is that another of the same festival that he's just done? Van Life Chill Out?
Live Wild, Live Free. Van Life Chill Out.
Oh, okay, September 30th. Oh, I'll see whether we can make that one.
Yeah, I'll check your diary.
Yeah.
I was going that one on my own as well.
Yeah. Thing is, that's the problem with me and my work. I'm on a course at the Overlander show Friday and Saturday, and then I was thinking of coming to the show and driving off to go and do my course, and then coming back and spending the evenings hopefully meeting you guys and staying in the van with Mel. But then
Lincoln again. Sorry.
But then on the Sunday I've actually looked at the diary and realized I've already got clients booked in, so I can't come anyway. So you've got him all to yourself on that weekend. So I'll check September the 30th. Is it just for one day?
No, for the weekend.
For the weekend. So what's
Friday to Sunday.
Okay. Can you screenshot that and we'll check?
Yeah.
Because I really like to come to some more of these things and not have to worry about missing them, but I need to pre-plan them. That's the problem.
It's up in Lincolnshire. That's quite the way to go.
It's level with Manchester, isn't it? Because we looked at the map.
It's a long way for us to go.
Yeah.
It'll cost a fortune. Mind you, we could go in your van.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah.
Potentially, yeah. Chuck a mattress in the back.
Yeah.
Hey ho, away we go. Cheaper.
We'll have to buy a mattress in order to do that.
Oh yeah, we'll just chuck that one in there. Take that out. Use that.
If you can get it out. Mel's mattress is so tight in here. Like it is a struggle to make the bed.
Did you see the video of me putting it in?
Yeah, I laughed my head off. Yeah.
It was a struggle getting it in. Yeah, maybe that's a better idea.
Yeah. I don't think we'll be doing that. I think we'll sell this mattress with the van.
Yeah, sell the van.
Oh, Grandma Wanders Off says she's just Googled it. It was 1977. I was born, so maybe we went at a special time.
That's a while ago, wasn't it?
When they opened them up, like they do for the Druids. I remember touching them. Or maybe a previous life. Yeah, who knows? Oh, look, loads of people are leaving now. 20 to 7, is it?
340 miles from here.
Wow.
That festival.
Yeah, but we won't be here going all the way up that far. We'll be going from Stroud, won't we? So
I've got to go to Kent.
When?
October.
If you're MOT.
I'll work something out. I'll have to check.
Well, we'll let you know about that once we've talked and looked at it. Booked it. Well done, Michael. Michael is going to the Overland show.
Oh, cool.
So Whipperdee's Adventure.
I wonder if I'll get commission for that. Should do, shouldn't I? Look forward to seeing you there, buddy. You can buy me a beer if you like. I'll let you.
Kev Jones, same here, Beck. Busy on the previous Greg Virgo event and busy on the next date too. Yeah, I know. This is the thing.
I was busy on the first one.
Yeah.
We was at a was it the metal detecting rally or something else? Oh, anyway, I know we were busy.
Yeah, we were on the metal detecting. No, that was that one, the Greg Virgo one, and Van Life Eats.
Did it clashed?
I'm pretty sure. Or they were really close together anyway.
They were too far apart. Because Greg's right up here, his event is up here, and we were needed to be down here. Yeah. Would have cost fortunes in fuel.
And also we can't keep running around the country and me not working and stuff as well. So it's like
I'm young again.
Yeah. I want to pre-plan everything this coming year so that we know what we aren't and are able to go to, because things just, I don't know whether Greg's one was really spare of the moment, because it seemed like it was. So it's like, oh crap, okay, we've got this one coming up as well. South Coast Van Fest in Christchurch on the 30th of September, 1st and 2nd of October. South Coast Van Fest. See, this is the thing. Why are all these van events on the same time? They should really negotiate with everyone so we all get a calendar or some kind of event post or forum. There should be something so that everyone has an event. Like, by all means, have an event every weekend.
Van life festivals don't clash.
Yeah. And then
I guess that's just the way it is, isn't it?
Yeah, but maybe it can be perfected. That family would have had a nice surprise if a grave did cave in and they ended up on a skeleton. Yeah, that would have been funny. Yeah. Oh, hey, Jay. That's you.
Hey?
It's Jay. Jay and Angelica.
Oh, hey. Hello, mate. How comes that's gone then?
Because it's behind. It's behind. Sorry, I have to check. No. Press the back. No. That one. Yeah, it'll come forward. Yeah.
There we go. Couldn't see.
Yes, it would have been funny. I don't think it would have been great for them or for the heritage site to have had that happen. But yeah, it was funny. Van Life Diaries. If they still have tickets, I might go to that. But need some bits checked on my van this week, which will make my decision. Okay.
I want to go to the Overlander show because I want to look at the Overlanders.
Yeah.
Basically.
And you want to see if you can upplate your van, is that?
Yeah, look at some suspension upgrades, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just interested in lifting the van, making it look more like a four-wheel drive. See how much it'll cost.
Every man's dream is lifting the van and
making
it look
kit, bigger wheels, bigger tyres, make it look more butch, painted green.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like, a boy's dream, isn't it? Like making it look like an army van.
I didn't have Tonka toys when I was a kid. I wasn't allowed.
Yeah, it's like the van life. Like, you know, guys, they want the sports car and the big bonnet. The van life version is making it look mean and you know, RV like and off-road, and it's like, why? Unless you're going to go in the desert. I know, but it's just like, I totally get why, but it's just like, it's not necessary.
Yeah, look, there's a calendar for VW events.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's for everything.
Clash. Yeah, they don't clash.
Yeah.
What highlights your name? Use the A button. Yeah, I can't get the hang of that either.
Highlight your name. Oh, that's if you want to reply to a comment, you do @ and then you put the channel name of the person that you want to reply to, and it just basically notifies them and it makes the comment shout out a bit more to them. Again, I'm still trying to learn all this stuff, but yeah, you type in @
the Van Life Diaries. I want to go to the Overlander show to see one of my 2 favourite YouTubers. Ha ha ha.
To see one of my 2 favourite YouTubers.
I don't know, there's little arrows in there. I can't see it properly.
Am I the favourite?
Obviously. With the deets, want to lift my van up.
Yeah, you just get a really strong man. There you go. And you can lift it up. Do you want to come down? Come on then.
Oh, Monster's woke up.
Yeah, the little snorty pig has woken up. I'm just going to get him down. He wants to get down. Come on then. Say good evening, everybody. He's definitely very snorty tonight. Are you? Yeah. We're gonna go for another 5 minutes. We'll just do 5 more minutes and then we'll finish off because I've actually gone over the hour, haven't we? Yeah, 7:45. I don't want to bore anyone for any longer, but yeah, hopefully a lot of you, if you're able to get to the Overlander show, you can go see Mel, and we will let you know about the Greg Virgo meetup very soon. What was that? A thumbs up there?
Oh, you have to think about the @ thing they're talking about. They highlight people's name in chat.
Oh, I see. Yeah. @ Grammar Wanders like this. Oh, I see. You're showing her how to do the tagging, right? Unfortunately, Becky isn't going, lol, which means Monty won't be there. No, sadly not.
Am I allowed to take him?
You can if you want, but you have to be a responsible adult if that's the case.
Well, that's no good then. That's me out.
Yeah. I don't want you drunk and in charge of Monty. No? Maybe we should get a second chihuahua. He sounds like my stomach right now.
I'll be there on Saturday, Mel. I'll bring some stickers. Oh, I will bring some stickers, buddy. Don't worry.
Yeah, we've got restocked with the stickers, and
only if you let me do a van tour of your van, you get a free sticker then.
Oh, there you go.
For it. So if you're at the Overlander show and you want a free sticker, you have to let me film your van.
Yeah, that would be super cool anyway, because we saw so many great vans. Yeah, so get coming round to the van and say if you want a van tour. Mel will do you a van tour. That'd be cool. In exchange for a sticker.
I think I might be too busy for that.
You might get a few in.
Yeah, I'll get a few in, I'm sure.
No promises, but he'll try. There we go. That's a good enough offer, isn't it? Good evening, you two. Who is this that's just joined us? Connor Falloon. Ooh.
Hiya, Connor.
I don't think we've had you on the chat before, have we?
Monty could probably handle his beer better than Mel. Yeah, probably.
Monty is a hardcore decaf coffee drinker. But he literally has like a mouthful of decaf coffee.
It's getting dark.
Yeah, but that's
We're
about
losing
it.
light.
We are. It's quite different now. Oh, there we go.
What the power invested in my feet? I should turn the light on.
That's funny.
It looks like I've got big saggy eyes.
Yeah, I know. And sometimes, I don't know whether any of you have noticed, and it's an inside joke between us now, but when Mel doesn't wear his cap...
That's why I wear my cap, see? I've sussed it out
When
now.
he doesn't wear his cap, I don't know whether any of you have noticed,
big
but
eyebrows.
he gets a shadow on his eyebrows, and it looks like he has like Dame Edna eyebrows, and it just looks so funny. So if you ever notice that on videos, pop a like an eye emoji down in the chat, because I would just love to look out for that. So maybe we should make that a thing every time we look out for the Mel's eyebrows.
Sorry, I was reading the comments.
What is this comment saying now then?
What's this one here? What's that? Can't see it properly.
Alan Woodward. I went and saw them stones some 48 years ago. You could play on them. And then I had a P on one. I'm glad you've grown up now.
Dion Andrews, have a good weekend. All hope to meet you soon and swap stickers.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Definitely. That would be really great.
As long as I can film your van.
It's been really nice to film other people's vans, actually. I've done a van tour the other day.
What's that? I went to see those stones from 48 years ago.
Yeah, that's what we've just read out.
Oh, did you? Oh, sorry, I was reading that one. I'll zone out when I'm reading. Sorry.
That's all right.
Multitask.
It's hard. That's why I'm looking on my phone. It's really hard to read the comments in the chat because the text is so small.
I've grown up now. Oh, nice.
I hope you've grown up. That's really good.
That's something to be proud of. Yeah. I pissed on Stonehenge. I wish I could say that.
Oh, dear. Really?
Yeah, I'd be proud if I could hold my head up high and say I had a.
I'm not sure it's something to be proud of, to be honest.
Be on Stonehenge.
I think defacing anything of historical importance is a big no-no. Right, we will get to the end of the chat now. This has certainly been interesting tonight.
What's that? Give you one of my stickers now.
Can I give you one of my stickers now?
Yeah, if you want. He's in the same car park as us, isn't he?
Maybe.
Stalking us.
Are you?
Bloody hell, Mel. Get any closer to the screen.
Oh, you meant at Stratford.
Chips.
Pardon?
He's got chips. Who's got chips? Kev. Kev's got chips. I'm hungry, Kev. Give me your chips.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, right, yeah, sure. Stratford.
When you just said that for a minute, I thought you were going to like suddenly poke your head out, and I was like,
I thought he was going to suddenly jump out and go,
yeah.
Wouldn't be the first.
Give us a warning if anyone does do that, because I will flip and scream. I need to get a logo designed and stickers sorted, but it's early days for me, so I'm not too worried yet. Yeah, I would highly recommend. We've got a couple of people that we know now, and they do logo design. I used a guy recently on Fiverr, and I haven't actually talked about that yet, but if you want to know about it, I can do a quick video and show you the details and what he's done for me. And he's the same designer that Darren from the Urban Motorhome used. And he's really talented. And also Liam the Terrible has got an amazing guy that did his logo. And his is like hand-drawn illustration, like cartoon style, and he links him on his Instagram profile as well. So there's some really amazing illustrators out there, and we would recommend going on eBay to have them printed, because we've used Spreadshirt, which we're not very happy with. We're actually going to be changing all of that.
Don't say anything negative.
No, but
about big companies.
No, but
they sue your ass.
We want to change what we're doing, and we really loved this one person that we used on eBay for your recent stickers, didn't we?
Yeah.
So highly recommend them. So if you want the details, Grandma, I'll send you to them. I'll send it to you on Instagram. Do you want some water, or do you want to go to the toilet? Toilet? Water. Monty's just staring at me. I'm not quite sure what he wants. Do you want to get down? Yeah, he wants to get down. Come on then. Come on then, get down.
He wants to go for a hit and miss.
I think he wants to go to the toilet, so I'm going to go and do that. We'll just wrap the chat up here. Why have we got the cupboards
open? Because I've got my nuts out. Peanuts.
Oh dear.
That's why he wants to get down, because he wants to sniff in the cupboard.
Oh, it's because I hide his treats in this cupboard, so he knows.
So look, he's looking there.
Yeah, he's like,
looking all disappointed.
Do you want a treat? Toilet? Toilet? Yeah, he wants to go to the toilet.
He's looking in the cupboard. Look.
Okay, right. 5.
Peanuts.
Well, not 5 more minutes. That would be great. Yes, please. I feel so bad for Liam. Have you seen he's left? Yeah, I'm not sure whether he's left YouTube or whether he's left Instagram. He's definitely leaving Instagram. His video that he posted yesterday, he was not in a good place. And then a couple of us were chatting together on WhatsApp. And yeah, he's not doing well at the moment. So yeah, send Liam some love and support. It's just haters out there, you know, like we were saying earlier, when you've got stuff going on in your life and you're trying to do your thing, and then being online. I mean, Liam is brilliant, and he's done so well for himself on his channel. So you can only imagine the amount of success brings a lot of hate, and it shouldn't do, but it does. And he's just taking a step back. So yeah, all the best to Liam, so that he can figure himself out and his headspace. And yeah, he's left Instagram apparently. I don't know whether.
Really?
Yeah, he's come off today.
Liam is.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know whether because he had loads of negative comments on his recent YouTube video and on Instagram.
What was it about?
What's the video?
Yeah.
The last video was just about the van build that he's currently been doing.
Right.
And then he did a video yesterday on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it.
Was it controversial?
It wasn't controversial. It was just him talking about the fact that he's not able to cope with all the negativity, and the fact that someone just tears him down all the time.
That's why I didn't do for the last 2. I did 2 live streams for Waffle on the Wednesday, just to give myself a break from reading all the comments.
Oh, he's not even on my feed now. No. So maybe he's left YouTube as well.
Shitting me.
No, it's not on here. Let me just double check.
Why? Let's send him a message. Oh, there you are. We made it against all odds.
No, that's not the one.
I thought that was his last video.
Yeah, but he did a talk about he basically had an on-camera breakdown talking about the recent comments, and yeah, it was a very heartfelt message.
Oh, there you go, Whipperdeets. I heard about Liam. I sent him a lovely message to him. I'm sure you did, mate. You do send some really nice messages.
Yeah.
When I watched his video, it was awful what they said about him.
Yeah, they basically said that they were glad that that he wasn't doing very well or something. It was quite a like negative comment. And you know, it's hard when you've got a lot of negativity coming at you all the time. You're trying to be creative.
He did a lot of crap, didn't he, from those not so happy
people.
Dickheads. Yeah.
And I think it's just spiraled since then. And again, the thing is with YouTube, I mean, you're not getting a load of hate, which is amazing.
I don't get a lot of, but when you do get some negative
it's
stuff,
not nice.
It does.
And as soon as you read it, it affects you. And you know, it's the barrage. It's online bullying. That's the bottom line. And it shouldn't be okay, and it shouldn't be allowed. And you try to police it as much as possible, but you still have to read the comments in order to delete it. And once you've read it, that's it. And everyone has their limits of what, you know, you get affected by. I mean, I'm definitely one that I read something and it really upsets me. You try not to let it, but when you have like 30 comments after you've done a really, in your opinion, good job, you know, videos making is hard, which is why I'm not very good at it, because it does take a lot from me. Mel does it really well, but it's also a case of sometimes he'll spend ages and ages doing a video and it will completely flop. And other times you'll do a quick video and people seem to like it. But you can't pander to the audience. And I'm not saying that we don't want to give you what you'd like to watch, but if we were to film stuff according to what YouTube is telling us that people want to watch, you'd be constantly chasing this never-ending snake of what people want, and it's unsustainable, and you end up not making anything remotely like what you want to enjoy making. You're just doing it for clicks, or you're doing it to get an audience, and that's not what we're about. All of the van life channels that we know and that we've spoken to, they genuinely are making content that they enjoy making, and if people like watching it as a sideline, then that's fantastic. But you can't just make.
I was just looking at that limb. Terrible.
Yeah, you can't just make videos to proceed your channel, because it will send you crazy. You know, it's like being a puppet on a string and being demanded to do this now. I want to see this. I want to see that, and we're not about that. So if it means that we're not successful, so be it. But it does get to your head. It does get to your head. So all the best to Liam, and I hope that by stepping away, he can get his focus back on what he loves and get back in and enjoying life.
Yeah.
With that said, then, thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate your company this evening. And I think next week on the Friday, it will be 7 o'clock, just so that it's not so much of a rush and I end up being late, or we end up being late for you, because it just doesn't seem to work at 6. We've had a really good chat this evening. You've definitely brightened up my evening. Yeah. And we're going to go and chill out now.
I'm going to go and see what's happened to Liam.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah. It seems like he's removed completely. Whether or not that's permanent, who knows? But maybe he just needs some space for a bit.
Yeah.
But we send him all of our love anyway. And we send all of you guys our love too. Keep yourself going with your van life projects, and have a great rest of the weekend, whatever you're up to. And we will see you. Well, you'll see Mel in Waffle on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And
on Wednesday.
On Wednesday, yeah.
Clues in the name.
And my videos will be coming out as soon as I manage to have a few days just to sit down and edit. And we're promised some rain, so that means
this week's Waffle on a Wednesday is going to be a cool car if I can do the editing. If I can do the editing, yeah, it's going to be brilliant.
Yeah, you're really looking forward to it.
Fantastic troll of the week this week.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I can edit it properly and
get it all done.
I've got visualized and what I can actually do. Maybe I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can
pull it out of the bag.
If I can put my vision onto the screen, then this week's Waffle on the Wednesdays,
it's going to be
troll
brilliant.
of the week is going to be funny as.
Yeah. So anyway, keep tuned for that, and thank you all for joining us. Big hugs to everyone, and we will see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Peace in the Middle East.
Peace in the UK as well, and Cornwall. That'll be great.